Alright, so before you put anything together in terms of the terrain for a town called Despair, the first thing you should do is pull out the Building and Terrain Assembly Guide, open it to the table of contents and generally assembly notes, and thoroughly read both these pages. They will give you tips that you need to best put the stuff together so that you don't have any problems as you go through it. And there are 3 extra tools I suggest that you have available. One is a roll of standard Scotch tape. One is a penknife or some small sharp object that you can poke out some of those small pieces with. And the third is just a bottle of your ordinary white school glue. And that's all you need. To assemble the bank, open your assembly guide to pages 6 and 7. The part descriptions, their locations on the sheet, are over in the lower left-hand corner. The bank pieces all have yellow outlines on the punch boards. Makes them easy to find. Alright, so the first step says take the floor. I'm going to put it with the front porch facing me and get both the side walls. The opening for the front porch goes towards the front. And the way this one works, it says either wall can go on either side, so there's no instructions for which side it goes on. They're both exactly the same. So we're going to insert the front tab into the slot, move it up the second tab, and then you have to bend it down a little bit to get that third tab in, and then they'll all lock in there. Do the same thing with this one. It doesn't make any difference whether you start from the front or the back. And just make sure they're all locked in there solid. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in the back wall. Now on the back wall it says in the instructions to make sure the door is on the left hand side. So you're going to make sure that you look at your instructions as far as orientation for doors. Alright, we're going to slide that down into those slots. You can kind of wiggle it until all 3 tabs hit the floor. Then starting on one end, I'm going to put one tab up, one tab down, the other tab down, so they all lock in. You may have to use your fingernail or a sharp object to get those tabs to seat in correctly, but they should all line up. Alright, next is the front wall. Obviously the front wall has the sign on the front, so I'm going to slide that one in until all 3 tabs hit the floor. And I push one down, one up, one down, put them in, make sure that all the little tabs seat into the slots correctly. I use my fingernail here, but like I said, you can use a small knife or something to make sure all those tabs fit in there. And it should be rock solid. Last piece is the front porch roof. It simply slides in, and then we've got 2 tabs. One goes up, one goes down, slides in, and locks in there. So the thing is rock solid. And then of course the roof, and the roof just fits with the slots on the tabs.